Ryan O'Neal dated Joan Collins and Diana Ross in addition to the legendary actress Farrah Fawcett, enjoying star-studded relationships. Following the peaceful demise of the attractive actor, who was among the top movie stars in the world, tributes have been given today. Sportscaster Patrick O'Neal of Los Angeles spoke on Instagram today about the passing of his dad, who he loved very much. "My dad passed away peacefully today, with his loving team by his side, supporting him and loving him as he would us," he stated. At the age of 82, the star's cause of death remained a mystery. In 2012, O'Neal received a prostate cancer diagnosis, which came 10 years after his initial diagnosis of chronic leukemia. In the 2010s, he maintained a consistent career in television, acting far into his 70s, making appearances on shows including Desperate Housewives and Bones. But it was his turbulent family life and his long-standing connection with Farrah Fawcett that guaranteed innumerable headlines. The star of Pete and Place and Love Story got divorced twice. He was well known for having a love relationship with Fawcett for almost 30 years. Redmond, their son, was born in 1985, but 1997 saw the couple's breakup. After a few years, they got back together, and he supported Fawcett throughout her illness, which ultimately claimed her life in 2009 at the age of 62. "Ryan never brags, but he has bragging rights in heaven," Patrick remarked, particularly in regards to Farrah. "He had the real McCoy, everyone else had the poster. And now they are reunited." He was obviously enamored with the Charlie's Angels actress, whose sparkling grin and feathery blonde hair made her a major 1970s sex icon. In an interview on The Late Late Show with Ryan Tuberty, O'Neal talked about how he first met Fawcett at a racquetball match at the home of Lee Majors, to whom Fawcett was then married. "I knew who she was, at Charlie's Angels, but I hadn't seen Charlie's Angels," he stated in 2015. "I was unaware of the extent of her fame. I walked outside to play and noticed her in the driveway. She was amazing, my goodness." Additionally, O'Neal stated to People magazine, "I never loved her on a day." Sylvia Dorsey, a friend of Fawcett's, reportedly told Oprah Daily, "Ryan was the love of her life. I doubt she was content without him. They had intense loves and fights. It was never monotonous. Together, they exuded energy." The television series Charlie's Angels featured Fawcett as one-third of the crime-fighting trio, together with Kate Jackson and Jacqueline Smith, in 1976. To solve crimes, they pretended to be strippers and hookers while wearing bathing suits. Millions of copies of a poster featuring her in a skimpy red bikini was sold. Due to her marriage to the $6 Million Man star and Bionic Man, Lee Majors, Fawcett was billed as Farrah Fawcett Majors at that time. She swiftly rose to prominence as the most well-known angel of all. In 2009, O'Neal stated that he had proposed to Fawcett, and she had accepted. "I've loved her more these past few years than ever. She doesn't want anyone to feel sorry for her or concerned," he continued. "She puts up a brave fight as if everything is fine, when it's not." A co-star in the 1973 film Paper Moon, Tatum O'Neal and actor Griffin O'Neal were born to O'Neal and Joanna Moore, his first wife, for which she received an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress. With Lee Taylor Young, his second wife, he had a son named Patrick. Joan Collins was Mrs. Anthony Newley when O'Neal dated her. Additionally, he dated music legend Diana Ross prior to falling in love with Fawcett. 2 years following her split with Bob Silverstein, Cheat Sheet said that O'Neal contacted the singer in an attempt to cast her in The Bodyguard in 1979. Soon after, they were seen making love in public. The couple had met years prior when their Malibu residences were next to each other. However, J. Randy Taraborelli's Diana Ross, a biography claims that he broke up with a celebrity because he was tired of her diva-like behavior. Working in a variety of genres, O'Neal collaborated with several of the most renowned directors of the day, such as Stanley Kubrick on Barry Lyndon and Peter Bogdanovich on Paper Moon and What's Up, Doc? In the 1970s, his boyish, blonde good looks were often employed to represent men whose polished appearances belied dark or dangerous backgrounds. At the heartbreaking drama Love Story, 1970, co-starring Ali MacGraw, O'Neill received a nomination for Best Actor at the Academy Awards. The story follows a young couple who fall in love, get married, and then learn that the woman has cancer. The film has the iconic, yet frequently parodied, quote, "Love means never having to say you're sorry." Following his breakthrough performance in Love Story, O'Neill was vying for practically every big Hollywood leading job.